75, 60, Buffalo 18. Scoop.
Out of the gun, Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. On 1st and 10, Ward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10.
Viking 18.
Play action. Ward. Moving left. He's going to keep it himself. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
There wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
Not much happening there, just a short game. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
18 Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This a 44-yard attempt. And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Go, check. 19, go.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
70 Lions. Steady.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one caught. It's Chimere Dike. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Down. Cowboy 80. Check smash. Check smash.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Throwing again is Ward. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. He's to the 15, and he will get into the end zone. Tony Pollard, touchdown Titans. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. To the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. He's got it. The Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Tight end motioning left.
70. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They bring the tight end in motion. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 11. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And, oh, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 18, pioneer.
To throw is Ward. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
On the cover.
1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
A tight end in motion now. 1st and 10. And they give it to Pollard. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Ready?
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Lions. Bronco 80. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He's got a man here. That's Alec Iomanner. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Got it. Ready? Ready? 70 tip, 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They send Ridley in motion.
Ready?
Throwing, Ward. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hey, motion. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180. Hey, hunt. Motion, motion. Hey, Sean, let's go.
Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Hold on, set.
Here's Dobbins. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos first down.
A run once more, that's Harvey. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180. Let's hunt. To the right.
Going back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. Not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Throwing is Nix. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Schrader's kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
18 rather. Here we go. Here we go. Trap Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll send their tight end left.
Go.
Here's Ward. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
At the Broncos' 47-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, Ward. On the run to the right.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They send Ridley in motion.
19 Charger. 19 Charger. 60 Bellcat. 60 19 Lions.
Drop play. Here comes Pollard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Finding room across midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Corey Franklin, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down.
Captain.
Throwing. Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
And the Broncos first down.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, it's Harvey. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball, because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
On the handoff, Pollard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the go.
Second down, they need 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, it's Pollard. And this will be good enough for a first down as he gets up past the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready,
On 1st and 10, Ward. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here we go, 70 Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll send a man in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. They get 16 on that connection. That's good for a Titan first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Go, Reed, go. Go.
Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Now it's Ward. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 35 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup, He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready?
Pollard. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Hey, kick, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Now, first down throw for Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Ready? 18 Cardinals. Ready?
Shotgun snap for Ward. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown Titans.
Touchdown, Titans.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans move out to a 24-10 lead.
Broncos 10. Joey Sly to kick
Following the
off.
touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
On second down, it's Nix. He'll look deep, left sideline.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just put...
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Good blocking to the 15. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
Hey, we're going good.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Harvey trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Denver! He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ward out quickly. It's Ridley. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll get this out wide to Pollard. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one underneath to Pollard. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. On fourth down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hekker out to punt for Tennessee as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working the middle, that's Harvey. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down. Nix. Forced out wide. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Bombers. Hey, motion. Away.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 12-yard line.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Spears. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brings up second and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hot 70, hot 70. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 4.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Throwing, Ward. Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Joey Sly.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. A hit as he threw, the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quick.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready? Captain. Chill. Bombers. Play it.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Ready? 180. Return.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Out to his right. Now he'll run.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
41-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Back to throw is Nix. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Knicks to the air again on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Denver first down. They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now on second and long.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 26-yard line.
They'll go play action with Hicks. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cody Barton. And the Titans are going to get the football at their own 23.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Come on, come on.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here's second and 9. Putting the tight end in motion. On the handoff, this is Spears. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ward now on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
On first and 10, it's Spears. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.